A day in my life, from sunrise to sunset. Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's episode. I'm so glad you're here. In this podcast, I'll take you through a regular day in my life. It's not a special day, just a normal, busy, messy, sometimes peaceful, sometimes chaotic kind of day. Maybe it sounds a little like your day, too. So let's begin from the very start of my morning. Morning routine. My day usually starts around 6:30 in the morning. I don't jump out of bed right away. First, I lie there for a few minutes, listening to the birds outside and trying to wake up. Then I check my phone, even though I know I shouldn't do that first thing. I quickly scroll through messages, news, or sometimes social media, but I try not to waste too much time. By 6:45, I get out of bed and walk to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water to really wake myself up. Then I brush my teeth and do a little stretching. Just 5 minutes, but it helps me feel more active. After that, I make myself a cup of coffee. I always drink my coffee while looking out the window. I live on the 3rd floor, and from there I can see a little park and the street below. People walk by with their dogs. Some are already going to work. It's peaceful and quiet, and I enjoy that moment before the chaos begins. Breakfast time. For breakfast, I usually keep it simple. Some days I eat toast with butter and jam. Other days I make eggs, boiled or scrambled, depending on how much time I have. I love breakfast, so I try not to skip it. I also drink a glass of water with lemon. That's a habit I started last year, and now it feels like something I can't live without. Sometimes, if I have more time, I prepare oatmeal with bananas and cinnamon. I find that it gives me energy and keeps me full until lunchtime. I always try to eat healthy, but I do love a sweet pastry or a croissant once in a while, especially on weekends. Getting ready for work. After breakfast, I take a quick shower and get dressed. I work at a store, so I have to wear something clean and neat. Nothing too formal, but I want to look professional. I usually wear black pants and a simple blouse or shirt. I also do my hair and put on light makeup. Before I leave the house, I check my bag, keys, wallet, phone, water bottle, and a snack. I also take a small notebook where I write my daily to-do list. Even if I don't finish everything, it helps me stay organized. Commute and public transport. I leave the house around 8 a.m. and walk to the bus stop. It takes about 10 minutes. I like walking in the morning. It clears my mind. Sometimes I listen to music, sometimes to podcasts like this one. The bus ride takes about 20 minutes, depending on traffic. I usually find a seat near the window. I look outside, watch people on the streets, and let my thoughts wander. Sometimes I read a book or just relax. I like this short break before work begins. Shopping, work life, and interactions. I arrive at work around 8:30 or 8:45. The store opens at 9, but we always get there early to prepare. I work with a small team, and we get along well. We greet each other, talk about the day, and check the schedule. My job includes helping customers, organizing shelves, handling payments, and making sure everything looks nice and clean. It's not always easy, especially during busy hours or when we're short on staff, but I enjoy meeting different people and trying to make their shopping experience better. During work, I often walk a lot and stand on my feet for hours. That's the hard part. Sometimes I forget to drink water or take a break, so I remind myself to stay hydrated and take short rests. Lunch break moments. My lunch break is usually around 1 p.m. I have about 30 minutes, so I either eat something I brought from home or go to a nearby cafe. I like light meals, a sandwich, salad, or some soup, and always a cup of tea afterward. Sometimes I eat alone and scroll through my phone. Other times, I sit with a coworker and chat. We talk about everything: TV shows, family, funny customers, or weekend plans. That short conversation really makes the day easier. Evening routine and chores. After work, I go back home, usually around 6 or 7 p.m. On the way, I stop by the grocery store if I need anything. I check what's in my fridge and buy vegetables, fruits, eggs, milk, and sometimes snacks. I try to plan meals, but sometimes I just cook with what I have. Once I get home, I take off my shoes, put on comfortable clothes, and feed my cats. Yes, I have 2 cats, Luna and Mila. They always wait for me at the door. They're playful, but also very spoiled. They follow me everywhere until I feed them. Then I tidy up the house a little, wash some dishes, clean the table, maybe do laundry if it's laundry day. I play some music while I clean. It makes it more fun. Dinner and personal time. Dinner is usually something simple: pasta with vegetables, rice with chicken, or a bowl of soup. Sometimes I cook a traditional dish, especially when I miss home food. If I feel lazy, I just make a sandwich or order something online. After dinner, I sit on the couch with a warm drink, maybe herbal tea or hot chocolate. I check my phone, watch a series, or read a book. Some evenings I write in my journal. I write about what happened that day, how I felt, and what I'm grateful for. Thoughts before sleep. Around 10:30 or 11, I start getting ready for bed. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and prepare my clothes for the next day. I also make a little plan in my mind: what time to wake up, what I want to do, any appointments or tasks. Before I sleep, I try not to look at my phone. Instead, I focus on my breathing and think of 3 good things that happened that day. It can be something small, like a smile from a stranger, a funny text from a friend, or a moment of peace. Sleep is so important. If I don't sleep well, the next day feels twice as hard, so I try to create a peaceful bedtime routine. Final reflections. So that's my normal day. It might seem ordinary, but I believe these little moments shape our lives. Taking care of yourself, being kind to others, enjoying small pleasures, these things make even the busiest days feel meaningful. I hope you enjoyed this walk through my day. Maybe it reminded you of your own routine, or maybe you got a few ideas to try. Either way, thank you for listening. And don't forget, your daily life is a story too, one worth sharing. Ending and listener questions. Before I go, here are 3 little questions for you to think about. What's your favorite part of your daily routine? Is there something small that brings you peace during a busy day? What would you change in your day to feel a bit happier or healthier? Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of yourself and enjoy the little things. Bye for now.